Yo, Florida Water Adventures here. I'm here at Wekiwa Springs State Park, and I'm going to do another inflatable stand-up paddleboard unboxing, assembly, and review. Let's get started. And today's review will be an inflatable stand-up paddleboard made by Overmont and Overmont's rechargeable SUP pump. Stabilizer fin, side stabilizer fins, travel bag and storage bag, pump, which we will not need today, leash, documentation, repair kit, paddle, inflatable stand-up paddleboard. I missed this during the unboxing. This is a phone dry case. Nice. Oh, this is the top of the uninflated stand-up paddleboard. Here's the valve. Got a couple tie downs for stowage, handle for carrying, some D-rings for hooking up accessories, another handle. What I don't see is straps for attaching the paddle to make it easier to carry. This is the Overmont pump, and it has these are the buttons on the front to increase or decrease the pressure, plus or minus, turning it on, switch between PSI and bars, and a light. Actually comes with a light. So turn it on, press and hold this for a couple seconds. And it actually has a LED light down here. By pressing that button right there. And it's got these ports on it. USB, USB-C, inflate, deflate. I've already charged it up, so I don't need to charge it up anymore, but I use the USB-C port to charge it up. And I set the pressure at 13.5 pounds, 13.5 PSI. Hook the hose up to the inflate port. This is the valve, the inflation valve. So in order for you to inflate the SUP, you have to have it in the right position. If it's pressed down like that, it's in the wrong position. If it's popped up, that's the inflate position. If you inflate it while it's in the down position, when you take the hose off, all the air will come out. So make sure it's in the up position. There should be a warning around here that says make sure it's in the up position, but I don't see one. Okay. So we have the valve hooked up. We've got this hooked up to the inflate port. I'm going to turn it on now. Hold it down for a couple seconds. You can see it's set to 13.5 psi. This is the actual pressure. And then if we hit the plus sign, we can go up to 14, back to 12.5. So we're gonna go with 13.5. Now to turn the pump on, there you go. On one of my other reviews, I timed how long it took to hook the pump up, so we'll do that again on this one. Wow, it took 9.5 minutes to pump it up to 13.5 pounds. For comparison, my other stand-up paddleboard pumped it up to 13.5 pounds in 11 minutes. So this pump is considerably faster. So this is the moment of truth for inflating the paddleboard. If I had the valve in the wrong orientation, then when I take this off, all the air is going to come out. Yo, we had a fail yesterday and I'm back for day 2. I got it figured out. I'll go over that with you in the video, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, I pumped it up again. I figured out what went wrong yesterday. I'll tell you about that later. But I'm going to take the valve off again and let's see what happens. Ta-da! Got it. I want to give you a summary of what happened with the inflation failure yesterday. Yesterday I made sure the pin was up in the inflate position, pumped it up, and when it was done pumping up, I took off. I removed the hose and all the air came out. And I was sure the pin was in the up position. So I tried it a few more times off camera, same result. Took it home, same result. And what I discovered was that I was using the wrong adapter. This is the proper adapter. This is the proper adapter. This is the wrong adapter. So lesson learned was, even though this adapter fit, it was the wrong one. So use a shorter adapter if you're getting the inflation failure I did. So this paddleboard comes with 3 fins, a center fin and 2 side fins, and depending on what type of paddling you do, what kind of ride you want, you use a different fin configuration. And just, I'll sum it up for you. If you're riding on flat water, calm water, center fin only, or all 3 are good. If you're touring or a long paddle, excursion, center fin only. If you're going out on ocean or surf or waves, use all 3. And if you're doing shallow water paddling, side fins only, because this is deeper, so it might catch on the bottom more. and these are shallower, so these will work better in shallow water. So I generally just use one center fin, just because that's one less fin I have to mess with installing. And let's get to installing. I just noticed something else different. This is the only paddleboard I've seen where they put the valve at the front. That's actually the back, this is the front. So we'll install this in the back. Let me give you a closer upper. So this slides in, it points back, so let's slide this in this way. And then this little clip goes in like this to secure the fin. This little clip goes in like this to secure the fin. There's the clip, there's the fin, pointed backwards. Here's where the side fins go, which we're not going to use today. Okay, so let's go over an overview of the board from the top side. Here's the inflation valve. Here's some tie downs for stowage. Here's the D-rings for some accessories like a seat or a cooler. Here's the handle for carrying it, and the leash for attaching to your ankle. The Overmont SUP at 10.5 feet strikes a nice balance between maneuverability and stability. I found it easy to control with solid footing, great for beginners or anyone carrying a bit of gear. It's built from durable, wear-resistant materials, so it feels tough and dependable underfoot. And even with that sturdy build, it's lightweight, easy to carry, and packs down small. Perfect if you're short on storage space or want something travel-friendly. It comes with everything you need out of the box: paddle, leash, backpack, and repair kit, and the design really stands out in the water. Clean lines, nice colors and graphics, just a good-looking board overall. The only real downside is there are no carrying straps for the paddle, allowing you to carry the SUP and paddle with one hand. I also tested the Overmont electric pump, and definitely makes life easier. It offers quick inflation and deflation with a digital display and auto shutoff, so you can set your target pressure and let it do the work. It inflated the SUP in 9.5 minutes. It's compact, lightweight, and comes with a carrying case for easy transport. It includes multiple nozzle adapters, so you can use it on other inflatables. I just wish there was some way of knowing which pump adapter goes with the SUP. So when it's time to deflate, open the valve up and then just press it down. That's the down position. That's the up position. The Overmont SUP is a good beginner board and a great value on Amazon. I included a product link in the video description for both the board and the pump. Here's another suggestion. Store this paddle on the outside of the bag using this little strap here, and that is helpful for knowing whether or not you have your paddle in your bag. If you can see it from the outside, you don't have to look inside your bag to see that you got your paddle with you. So you don't want to drive all the way to some remote location just to find out you have a paddleboard without a paddle.